One of the results of El Nino changes in the Pacific is less rainfall over in the Caribbean. Cuba has already faced a year-long drought, which has hit agriculture and left more than 1 million people relying on trucked-in water. And things could get even worse. Michael Voss traveled to one of the hardest-hit regions.
Pinar del Rio in the far west of Cuba is one of the island's main rice-producing provinces. But this year, many of its rice fields have dried up. Last year saw less rainfall than normal. Now farmers are struggling to cope with the worst drought seen here in some 35 years.
We have had losses in rice and other crops, but we've started taking steps to cushion the losses. We have started planting other crops instead of rice and are letting cattle graze here.
The nearest reservoir to his farm is a fraction of its normal size. This reservoir is normally a lake which would stretch all the way to the hills over there. And the high water mark is almost to the top of that tower. Now it's shrunk so much that it's no longer usable. The authorities have decided to preserve what little water is here for ecological reasons. Not all the reservoirs are this low, but the emphasis now is on looking for ways to reduce consumption.
We set up a provincial commission to confront the drought, as have our counterparts across the country. We are installing water meters, repairing leaking pipes, and have launched a water-saving program.
One of the worst-hit parts of the province is around the town of Los Palacios. September is normally the rainy season, but this year the umbrellas are for shade. This is an El Nino year where a climatic change in the Pacific Ocean has the knock-on effect of reducing rainfall across the Caribbean. Now, many residents are relying on water trucks for their daily needs. The government has announced that it will launch a cloud seeding program if there's no improvement soon in the rainfall. Michael Voss, CCTV, Pinar del Rio, Cuba.